Plaintiff Ann Ford had sex with the defendant's brother after she broke up with her ex. Ann claimed she got pregnant, and she thought her ex was the father. But a DNA test proved he wasn't, and the defendant's brother had passed away. She petitioned the court for a DNA test to prove that the defendant's deceased brother is her child's father. Defendant Mike Glenn says he was in prison when Ann got pregnant, but his brother always believed he was the child's father. Mike claims now that his brother is deceased, he wants to know the truth so his brother's other children can have a relationship with her.
And we're here today to find out the paternity of your child, and he is, we're assuming, the uncle of your child.
That is right.
Because he is the brother of the deceased. His brother is deceased, and you believe his brother is the father of your child. So we are here to take a DNA test, or you all have taken one.
Yes.
So give me some background so that we can get a little insight.
All right. In 2004, I was with his brother after I had broke up with my ex-boyfriend that I had for a long time, and I found out that I was pregnant.
When did you break up with the ex-boyfriend?
In 2004.
And then you dated his brother.
Yeah, I was best friends with him. I had been best friends with him since the 90s.
I was trying to get some dates. Do you know the month in 04 that you quit your ex?
June.
Okay, and you started with his brother when?
We were romantic in July. Or close to July, before
you had sexual relations in July?
Yes.
Okay.
Plaintiff Ann Ford believes the defendant's deceased brother is her child's father, so she petitioned the court for a DNA test in the hopes of proving it.
Tell me what happened from there.
All right.
The child was born when?
She was born March of 2005.
Why did you tell me? Okay.
All right. And then 5 years had passed, and it was found that my ex-boyfriend, I had convinced myself that he was the father, but it turned out that he wasn't.
Okay, so while you were pregnant, who did you believe and who believed they were the father?
They both did.
Okay, how about you?
Well, I thought because of the timeline, because I had broke up with my ex by June, that it was his. Well, his brother was my best friend for 10 years. I didn't plan on it being
You broke up
romantic.
with your ex in June.
Yes.
You began with his brother in July.
Yeah.
So you presumed, you weren't sure, or you presumed the first boyfriend was the father, the one you broke up with in June. That's
right.
who you presume was the father.
Yes.
Okay, and as time went on, what happened? Did he claim paternity, or did the ex say, yeah, I believe I'm the father too? Did you mention it to him before or after the pregnancy?
Well, my ex was so proud. He bragged about it to everybody.
Okay,
this is my
so
child.
he believed it was his.
And then a relative of his looked at the pictures and said, that's not yours, after 5 years when all our looks came out. And so then we had the test, and it was confirmed that it was negative, that it was not his.
Okay.
And then after that,
go there.
All right. Then after that, his brother Albert, he came right up, and he's like, "That's my child. That's my child." And so, but we never had anything
a test
done because that's just the way it was.
Right, and if he believed it was his, there's no reason. And if he was willing to take that responsibility, the other guy that he knew of, the only other person, you've taken a test and found out it wasn't him. So, yeah, he should think that that is his. And so tell me what happened with the relationship with his brother. How did that go?
Well, when he found out that it was the child, then when he said it was his child, he said we were to be married. And he was angry with me. He said that I stole 5 years of his life with my daughter. And then, unfortunately, he passed away in June of 2015. And nothing ever became of, like, the family relationship. Even though I've known Albert and Michael since the 90s and known a lot of their family members, a lot.
They didn't accept the child? Did they accept your child?
They were happy. They're like, he was telling people that he's like, that's my child.
So what problem did they have with you, his family?
They didn't. They were like my second family.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. All right, so everything went well with his family.
Yeah, but it didn't solidify like the relationship because he had another girlfriend at the time that he had dated for 5 years or better.
Let me hear from you.
Well, you heard most of the backstory, but my older brother has 2 other boys, and I know they'd like to be in the child's life too.
Good.
So
why don't you give me the information that you know of this?
I was actually in prison at the time, but when I got out of prison, he told me, he joked around with me saying that he thinks it's his kid and this and that, but kind of dismissed it because the other guy was so adamant about being his baby. And now that he's passed away, we just like to know.
And you all accepted her as...
Oh, yeah.
And the child as...
Oh, we still will, even if she's not. I mean, yeah.
Good. Why don't you go and get the results? And we can check it out. How's she doing?
How is she doing?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Good. How old again?
She's 14.
14. Doing all right in school?
Yeah, volleyball, softball, etc.
Good. Grades fine?
Yes.
Good. Good to hear that.
Lots of love.
Great. Sure you're proud.
Okay.
And Uncle, are you proud of it?
All right.
You are the uncle. Have a good day.
Uncle, are you proud of it? Aww. Awesome.
Good, I guess, yeah.
This is wonderful news.
Yep.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Way to go.